It's Sunday in the game. Y'all terrified me. I sent out the Twitch notification, welcome to Sunday, because we've reached Sunday in this game. And everybody hopped into the chat being like, oh, it's Sunday, it's Sunday. Oh, we streaming today, it's Sunday. And I was like, when do I stream? When do I do this? What day is it and what day do I stream? I was really spiraling, but only briefly. So thank you for the unreality. Hey, Kaylee. Okay. Sorry, I'm switching my mice. Okay. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday at a normal stream time. It's okay, Marla. It was just so funny. I was just like, what day is it? What day do I stream? What is happening? No, should I? I mean, Liz, should I? I can always do it. Well, it's a very exciting note. Yeah. So I recently got invited to a clown ball. And so naturally, I have started to gather accoutrement for my clown Sona. And now I keep it on hand. I'm going to keep it keep it on hand. Yeah, I was talking to Jack about this in the Second Wind stream earlier today. How do you get an invite to clown ball? You got to know. Well, here's what I'll say is you probably have to throw one. You can just throw your own clown ball, is what I'll say. Will I paint my clown egg on stream? I mean, no. We are trying to gather eggs so that people can make their clown eggs at the party. I am actually worried about this getting... It's gonna get a little steamed. You did clowning in school, and Maria? Did you have a clown persona? I love the clown eggs. That shit's crazy. My clown persona. Well, it's one of two things. Here, let me go ahead and let this ominous music play out in the background. It's one of two things. So, my initial concept was, my clown Sona was Candy Stash. And so I was gonna investigate, sort of gluing some candy canes to my face, because I feel like this has a very, Stash-esque persona, but I think it might be a little bit too heavy for this part of the face. But I was thinking maybe I could get like some fruit leather and like cut it and layer it like a mustache, like a real dangly, scraggly ass mustache. But here's the other thing. I did buy while doing some clown work. Let me actually just go and grab it. I'll be right back. It looks somehow even less, it looks less purple on stream than it does IRL, but it is a basically pitch perfect purple suit. And it's a beautiful wool purple suit. It's got like beautiful purple lining. It's gorgeous, but it does read Joker. And I'm like, well, clown prince of crime. So I have somebody on the hook to be my gender bent Harley, so I'm either gonna go as Candy Stash, the clown with a mustache candy made of candy, or gender bent Joker and Harley. Oh God. I almost lost it. I almost lost it in my hot tea. I do think if this gets wet, it will instantly dissolve and probably make my tea smell really bad. So good options. Here's what I'll say. You can just have a clown ball. You can just throw a clown party. Well, Kaylee, here's the problem. Obviously showing up to clown ball as the Joker is a power move. My only concern is that we won't be the only one. In fact, my biggest concern is that it's going to be wall-to-wall Joker and Harleys. Given what I know of the demographic of the people attending this party, I don't think that will be the case. I think we'll have a lot of variety. And if anything, I think a lot of people will wisely choose not to come as the Joker. I don't think there will be many Jokers, but if there's even a single other Joker, then yes, I have to be a better Joker than them. I'm gonna have to practice my Mark Hamill impression. What's this? I don't know if I'm gonna have to watch some Batman the Animated Series, because obviously that's the Joker variant that I'm going as. Harley! I mean, as the best Joker. And there's no other Joker I would want to go as. No other Joker I would want to be. An invite to lunch today with Marquess Blake at 1 p.m. Okay. We'll finally meet the Marquess. Oh, man. Okay. Oh. All right. It's Sunday. Oh, Kaylee, that's so fucking funny. Longtone, thank you for the gift subs. Kaylee says, when I was in comic book school, I would pretend really sincerely to comic bros in my class that I'd never heard of the Joker, and they would get so mad. It's really good shit. Do they have rainbow fruit roll-ups? That's a good question. I was erring on, oh.
Have you seen Dara? He's meant to have been helping me move some supplies into the basement all morning. Once the delivery arrived, he's buggered off somewhere.
I don't.
Uh-oh.
Maybe the service in the church?
Oh, he's holy all of a sudden, is he?
Yeah.
Maybe. This event is bringing out all sorts of strange behavior in people.
Look, whatever she got you into, just be careful.
Oh, thanks for the concern, Seamus.
Whatever. I better get back to the stables. Can't leave the basement door just sitting open like that.
Can't just leave the basement door open like that. Yeah, that'd be terrible. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you as well. Thank you for the bits. Kaylee, it's so funny. It's so funny. Sup, nerd? Alright, let's look at the... So... Oh yeah, we saw somebody get kidnapped. Oh, happy birthday, Ostrich! Oh, literal clown school? I am kind of curious. Maybe this is the start of something. Here's what I love about clowns. I love props. And I think prop comedy is so fun. Longdone, thank you for the gift sub to Ostrich Leader. Ooh, what are you writing, Headquarter? Not to make you focus on the chat and not your work, but what are you writing? Lots of queer folks at clown school? That makes sense. Here's what I'll say. I think clowns are definitely on the precipice of having a moment. I don't know if it'll actually pop off. But I will say every time I've gone to a convention in like the past year, there has been a remarkable uptick in clown related art, imagery, products. And so what I'll say is, let's all have fun with this before capitalism gets their hands on it. That's how I feel about it. What if we all just kind of have fun with clowns? In like a really earnest and not like oh, clowns are murderous or whatever bullshit. Like, what if we all just have a kind of a goofy, silly little time with clowns before, I don't know, ABC decides they're gonna make a clown show or whatever insanity. You know, because it's gonna happen. What if we just move around? That's so funny, Mechtel. That's incredible. That's incredible. Ooh, Headquarter. That's exciting. Headquarter over on YouTube is working on a horror short and hoping to write a series. Well, good luck. I'll try not to be too distracting. Kaylee, I'm saying it's about to have a moment. It's having a moment. It's about to have a moment. So, and I'm ready. I'm ready to ride or die as Candy Stash. Okay. You're getting good looks from Twitch Headquarter. All right, so delivery starts, delivery ends at 2. So we're gonna have to go. We have to hit up the delivery because that's gonna get us into the basement, and that's gonna get us into the room for the help. I gotta know what the fuck is happening with Doyle. But the graveyard is also open, and the graveyard's important because that's gonna get us down to the catacombs. Oh, Montavani's doing... There's some scrying happening by Fia in the hedge maze. There's the mass at noon. Hunter in the garden. Yeah, what is Hunter doing in the garden? I do think the first thing I want to do is figure out why Hunter is in the garden and not... Oh, yeah, I want to see what's happening here. So we're gonna hop over this way. A rodeo jester, that's fun. That's fun. See, I was the nice thing about Candy. I was imagining Candy Stash originally as a multicolored sort of a real candy variety clown. I was thinking about, like, you remember candy buttons? What an insane treat. But do y'all remember candy buttons? I feel like a tie made of candy button strips. That's just neat. But I was like, it's November. It's so easy to get your hands on peppermint related things. So, it feels more accessible to have a peppermint themed clown. So I think Candy Stash is gonna lean that way if I go for it. Yeah, candy buttons. They were. I mean, it's literally. It was just like weird. Do they still sell candy buttons? They never should have in the first place, but do they still? Wow. Yeah, you can get them on the internet. Candy Stash and her Candy Stash Boo-ray. I love that. I was doing more of a drag gender bent sort of vibe, but I do love the idea of Candy Stash having a Candy Stash. Not named for her facial hair at all. Oh my god. Sorry, I looked up the Candy Buttons Wikipedia page, and it said candy buttons, candy dots, or pox, like P-O-X, pox, like chicken pox, are small rounded flat pegs of candy attached to a strip of paper. The idea of describing a candy as a peg is gross. Classic sugar candy originally introduced by the Cumberland Valley Company and J. Sudak and Sons of Williamsburg, Brooklyn. In 1977, Sudak changed its name to Uncle Nibbles Candy Factory. Uncle Nibbles is also a good clown name, but I would not hire that clown to attend my party. Sold it to Neko. Each strip of the candy includes 3 flavors. I'm shocked to hear that candy buttons have flavors. Cherry, lime, and lemon. They come in 2 strips, long and short. Neko made... Wait, when? Okay, apparently in 2015, Neko said they made 750 million candy buttons in the course of a year. Was that like the last time they made them and they've just been selling the same insane stale candy things since. This is okay. Incredible. George Theophile Dibb is credited with the invention of a candy button machine. Wow. I think Neko does still exist.
If I'd known you were here, I would have made my excuses much earlier. You could have told me.
What excuse would you have to come to a place like this, lass?
A fervent desire for more rain.
That might have done it. But I thought maybe it would be best to let you get along with things, and you've done well at it, it seems.
Gold stars, it's good.
You. It's good to see you. How are things back home as it goes?
Oh, well, Johnny got married last spring, and Mother's got plans for Cecil. Though he's doing what he does best, and avoiding that at all costs. He'll come round to it. But he's usually in Edinburgh, not home. So these days, when I am home, it's only me and Mother and Father. We have a new stable master, of course, but I don't like him half as much as you. Neither do the boys, I don't think.
That would be hard if you did, love.
Aww.
But, how are you these days with the Sherlock?
I do alright, I think. But they still don't know what to do with me. That's why I spend all that time in London these days. They don't know of the tradition like people back home. But at least there are all these people that like to hear about it.
That's quite the collection of the people attending this thing or anything to go by. Speaking of the like, how are you, lass? With your sight?
I wish I could say. It's not back. And if it is, it's too blurry to see. Hard to think I would miss it, but it doesn't feel right not to have it either.
All being as it should be. It'll be better soon.
Well, that was nice. Do I have hypotheses? Oh, I've got hypotheses to do. No? Oh, okay. Yeah, so somebody was kidnapped. That's crazy. I don't even know what the fuck we're supposed to do about that. But I think we can come up with a hypothesis here? Yes, okay. The manor is haunted by a shadowy figure whose name is... I think it's... my guess is it's it might have been Fia. Fia's a good guess. I think it's the Goibnu. He's the blacksmith, and they want to return to hard work. No, okay, they want to. Something through the portal. Escape Tirnanog? I can't remember if Tirnanog is... Shadowy figure whose name is... I don't think it's Breed. They want to return to Tirnanog. Okay.
A god lives here. Or is trapped here, perhaps. And he wants to return home to Tirnanog through a portal located somewhere on the manor's grounds.
I finished my hot drink. Now it's time for a cold drink.
Has the seance awoken it? Or is it stopping him from leaving? Or are the two events linked at all?
Hey, Chimali. Thank you. Thank you for the resubscribe and the comment. Yeah, I should mention, I released a new video essay today. It's about Hades 2. Did that make it go? It didn't. It's about Hades 2. It is a... Let me find the fucking link to this. I had the link. I had it all prepared. It's about Hades 2 and my favorite boon in Hades 2, which is the one that turns Melanoid giant, because that is an awesome boon. And more importantly, I'm going to drop a link. I got to actually talk to Greg Cassavan from Supergiant Games. And that's really exciting. They have not really given very many interviews. Just Supergiant Games didn't do many interviews. They haven't for a while. I think they're just established enough that they're just like they don't have to anymore, so they're not doing them as much. And you know, they're focusing on like doing work and stuff. So I was really honored that they were willing to talk to me. So yeah, I talked to Greg. Greg's an absolute delight. I also think Greg, he used to be the editor-in-chief of GameStop, weirdly. GameSpot, to clarify captions. And so I think he appreciates the hustle. He appreciates the game. And he liked he said he liked the topic enough that he was willing to come on and talk to me. So it was a great interview. He always has really thoughtful and interesting stuff to say about Supergiant's process, because Supergiant is such an incredible studio. So if you haven't checked out that video, it's quite good, and I recommend you do so.
The Tua De Danann. They fought the Milesians and were tricked underground by them. Is that why Miss Dean was brought here? Because of her link to those ancient Milesian leaders.
Okay, that's one. I've got one other hypothesis. Which one? The chase. I got high. No, I chased. Oh no, I descended into the catacombs as I chased a kidnapper through the ballroom's secret doorway.
The culprit took advantage of everyone's inebriated state last night to kidnap one of the other guests. They used knowledge of a secret door and secret passages under the manor to get their victim out of the ballroom. I lost them in the maze, not far from where Miss Dean's trail went cold. Can all of this teach me anything useful?
Okay. They have knowledge of the grounds.
The only way they could have known about the door in the catacombs is if they knew the grounds. Either from working here, knowing the place in some other capacity, or having access to plans. I picked up another fact about the culprit. I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result. And if not, what investigating can I do to allow me to learn some useful facts about the suspects?
I mean, a lot of people in this game have been making maps. So that's not... It doesn't feel like... extraordinarily useful. We found a lot of people making maps. I'm gonna let this populate. Alright, we found a skull mask. So we need to figure out who is wearing the skull mask. Oh! Finn or Callahan. Do I have either of them? I mean, those are our two, like, strongest magic users of the local... Well... We can hop over to the hedge maze and see if she's... there getting scryed up. Yeah, let's hop over. Let's see what we can find. Alright, the well was up and over this way, I believe. Do you think Dupre is still waiting by the well? Okay.
Damn, little well. You show me nothing. Don't go getting worked up about it now, or you won't get anywhere. Scrying is a delicate art. The mind must be
Hey, Monique.
relaxed, but focused. Not so easy. At least, not at first.
I am focused. I'm a magician, and a very good one. This should not be hard for me.
None of that. You're better than that, aren't you?
Two bad
Don't
bitches
let
supporting
pride
each
cloud your
other.
mind. You're focused, perhaps, but on what?
My family, of course. Except... No. When I think of them, I imagine what these people would say of me. Leaving them as I did. But what
Aw.
choice did I have? A magician must glitter. Whatever mud she's born in, she must bloom and escape to survive.
I mean, we didn't discover any of the druid's mystery, and I think that's because I think the game is structured so that we really can't. Like, I don't think we even have access to his room.
You put too much on yourself.
Santo cielo, says she, carrier of woes.
Well, I'd rather carry woes and expectations. Sometimes we just need to put down the load, Carmela.
Oh, I see them. But I forgot how good it feels to see them. It has been so long, and I am so far from home. Ah, cielo. Is that rain?
Oh. What's up? What do I see? Hey. Hey, ladies. I would love to chat with you two. Actually, I'm going to say one thing to Miss Callahan just to confirm. Just in case the game
Declan,
wants to confirm
Aren't you fierce?
that she's here. Oh, I can talk to her about hair. Yeah. Oh. I did not mean to double click on the mask, but here we go. I wasn't at the ball. You couldn't catch me dead at a thing like that. No offense meant, of course. So this isn't your hair? I found a red hair inside a fallen mask. Does that mean anything to you?
I'll let you go.
Interesting.
You take care now, Declan.
Interesting. Okay. Damn, okay. Whew. Alright, we're gonna dig around in the basement. No, I think he had a room. I think he had a room, but it's, yeah, it's over in this corner where we don't have any access to yet. Alright, we are gonna circle around. And visit the basement while we still can. Alright, I believe it's this way? Yeah. Alright, we should just be able to... I think we'll just be able to sneak... Oh. Hey, a lot more people out here than I thought were gonna be out here. What are you doing? No, I'm not gonna get distracted by you, okay? Hey, what's up, dude?
What's taking him so long? Oh, sorry, sir. Can I help you with something?
How do I get you to let me help you? Well, what about the... What do you know about the catacombs? I've heard they exist, but I've never been able to find them. Wait, how do you know about those? Wait, how do I know about them? For a moment there, a real want-to-know crept in me, but it's gone again. Odd. Okay.
I'll leave you be.
Yeah, alright.
Huh. How do I... Maybe I need to go speak to him? To Hunter? I mean, we know where he's at least. Let's go chat with him. I mean, finding some bolt cutters would be classic point-and-click mystery stuff. I wouldn't hate that. I mean, if nothing else, maybe we just hop over to the...
Mr. Ward.
The churchyard. You're gonna think me a madman for asking this, but have you ever seen a portal on the grounds? A portal? Like a window? Of sorts? A portal to... How do I put this? If you mean a portal to another world, then no, I've not seen nothing like that in my time here. But if you ever saw one, or thought you did, you'd believe it. This place has secrets for sure, and it's selective about who it shows them to. There are tunnels beneath the house. Catacombs, really, filled with skeletons. There, no, that can't be. I know about something like that. I've been working here for years. I wouldn't have missed... How could I miss that?
Huh. I'll be off.
Right, yeah.
Okay, how do I get you... Maybe I just have to wait. Maybe I just have to wait for him. Maybe he'll come at the turn of the hour? Yeah. What? There's a service at the church at the moment? I thought that wasn't until noon. Yeah. Well, maybe there's another kind of service? Hey, Dupre. Wait, why is your... Can I reanalyze you? What does that mean? Oh, is that a... This might be a...
Hello
might have been
again,
a
my
bug.
friend.
Hey, did you go to the ball last night? Why, it wasn't dissimilar to Mardi Gras back home. Less soulful, but when you're as homesick as I find myself to be, it's a welcome distraction. Did you spot the quartet? Apparently the four-piece were killed. That four-piece were killed here over 100 years ago by the Marquess of the time, so no one else would hear how finely they played. What? My dude, what? Apparently that four-piece were killed. Okay. They just played some instruments and let those lost souls find them. They just placed some instruments and let those lost souls find them. Quite macabre, but also fascinating. Okay. Okay. Well scrying. Okay, well scrying's chattable with somebody about.
I've taken enough of your time.
Not at all, Mr. Ward. But I won't keep you.
Ooh, locked mausoleum door. Okay. Alright, we'll see. You gonna move? Hey! Just like my tattoo. Only there's a baby face instead of a skull. Oh.
The distinction is, to be particular, that archaeologists study physical objects, but much of it is found buried, yes.
And that is where you found those jars for me?
In short, yes. But I was on the hunt for something else. A vase.
Oh?
Over 100 years ago, a vase was unearthed from an unidentified tomb in what used to be Nubia. It was found with the canopic jars. It took the place among the set of the jar that would have held the entombed's heart. And yet, it was empty.
Hey, Joy. Thank you for the gift sub for Joy, Long Tone.
Rotted away?
No. There are mummified hearts that have lasted thousands of years. And the jar was still sealed. The jar, a vase, really, contained only wood ash.
And whose tomb was it?
It was unmarked. Unknown. Likely, whoever was buried there wished to be unknown. Or forgotten. I think it was the real final resting place of Nectonebo II.
Nectonebo?
His royal sarcophagus was never used. He fled after defeat by the Persians and ended up in...
Liz.
Nubia?
Yes.
It was called
exactly
Obia
this.
back then, though.
Notably, he was considered to be a powerful magician.
So you suspect the missing heart is related to that?
I do not think the heart was missing. I think perhaps it was destroyed in some ritual of his. Truly, I do not know. And the vase was taken,
Gold stars.
making it hard to study.
Any idea who pilfered it?
Thanks to our Miss Dean, I now know the last documented person to have had the vase. Bernard Blake, a great-granduncle of the Marquess, though he never held the title himself.
And do you think your vase, it is here?
Oh, Detective Hoops. No, I haven't really messed around with the Little Nightmare games. I probably should sit down and play them all at some point.
This is where my trail ends, so I'm hopeful. But I have searched this place as much as I can. There is only the basement and the residence.
Okay.
Good luck to you. If I can help, I will. I am indebted for the jars.
No, that favor was paid for many times over by Evelyn in getting me this close. May her kindness to us both be repaid by her imminent return.
I hope so.
I hope so. We'll see. Hey, what's up, you two? So many mysteries. What's with this place? Why are there so many mysteries in this mystery game? We gotta find the We gotta find the mausoleum door that still costs a point to look at, because that'll be a different one to interact with. That was a rough one, Gold Stars. Ooh. I see a big interactable grave. It's a good sign. Wow, why is everybody logging their mausoleum doors these days? Here lies Marchioness Mary Elizabeth Blakeney Brown, beloved daughter, wife, and pillar of the community. May the good Lord keep you ever by his side, my love. It was unexpected. That's what I'll say. Oh.
Now, before we continue today's service, I wish to discuss this grand seance you're all here to attend this evening. A word of caution on the whole affair. There is certainly a temptation in this world to search for answers that seem beyond us. I understand that the loss of a loved one, for example, can compel a person to seek truths in unusual ways. But the Lord does not set upon our shoulders more than we can bear. And if there are truths to be found, He will lead us to them. If there are questions we need answered, He will provide those answers. And if the questions remain unanswered, He means it to be so. We must have trust in the Lord. We must trust that He will lead us to where we need to be. I implore you to keep this in mind as Halloween passes and we bring in the dawn of All Saints' Day. And I will pray for you all, that your better nature and your faith prevails where it might otherwise waver. Marquess, please, be reasonable.
Ooh.
I should follow him.
I just uncovered a lot of facts, I guess. Yeah, that was 16 was a high cost for that. But at least we'll be able to meet this dude finally. Tired shoulders. Sad, tired shoulders. Oh, open straight stance, as is so common with the gentry. Pocket watch. He's keeping a close eye on the time. Haunted expression. Yeah, let's chat with this man. Hey, what's up? This guy looks like...
A new guest. You would be Mr. Ward, then.
He doesn't look like it, but he does look like he could portray Edgar Allan Poe.
I am the Marquess of Doon, Jonathan Blake. A pleasure.
You have the better of me, sir.
No, not really. I know nothing more than your name. That is why I invited you to lunch today, to meet you before the seance later. I do hope you will attend.
Thank you for the invite, Marquess. I certainly hope to see you there.
Well then, Mr. Ward, welcome to my home and to the grand seance. I hope whatever you are looking for, you find it here.
God, there's so much to talk to you about. Tell me about your haunted expression. Yeah, tell me about your pocket watch. Seance has been planned for some time now. As we near the seance itself, it feels as if time is slowing. I'm most eager to get to it. Does the name Wilhelmina Blake mean anything to you? Great aunt of mine, if I'm not mistaken. I don't recall much about her. She disappeared long before I arrived in the world. But yes, I do recall that she disappeared. We have a portrait of her in the lobby, and no doubt something of her in the library if you're interested. Something on her in the library, yeah. I already read that. Did you personally invite Miss Dean to the manor? The only guest that was invited was Miss Montavani. Her name was enough to bring the rest. Miss Dean's late departure is frustrating enough without her having been invited, frankly. Alright, tell me about the worst tragedy in your life. May I ask, what actually caused the carriage accident? I suppose you might. It happened 3 years ago. Mary had taken the boy to Gosford for a treat to see the boats. I suspect there was no reason for it, other than her good heart. The storm came in that day quickly. The driver suggested they return to the manor before it became too severe, but they left too late. The roads were muddy, the wind strong. A tree fell, and in his effort to avoid it, the driver lost control of the carriage. It tumbled, and Mary was, well, she was gone. The driver, bless him, managed to pull Walter out and carry him back to the manor. The driver succumbed to his own injuries a few hours later, bleeding out. Wow, no statues to him, huh? No doctor could get here in time to save him. That this happened on October 31st is an irony not lost on me, though it is entirely coincidental. Hey, what's up with that fucking device, dude? The gauge? It was built for this event. It's a measure of our collective psychic energy, a measure of how ready we are to pierce the veil, thus the predictor of the seance's success. It was full when I arrived, but this is no longer the case. Will that impact things? I cannot say for certain, but a fuller reading would be preferable. I'm sure Miss Montavani will overcome any obstacles she encounters, however. I would love to see a playthrough of this game where you really just, like, hang out and chat with people and you don't solve a single mystery other than the one that the game makes you. And you just, like, you attend every talk, you attend the church service, you attend every meal. You don't sneak on anybody or spy on anybody. The never goes down. You just hang out and have like a good ass seance. That would be really fun. Oh, fall from grace, huh? Event like this, it must seem strange to your peers? Mr. Ward, I have no peers. This is my land and my coin. I will make use of it in any way I wish. Let the babbling masses complain. It only serves to highlight how little they understand, or dare to understand.
If you'll excuse me, Marquess Blake.
Of course.
Do you have anything worth talking to you about? Alright, yeah, let me ask you about your son. A thing that is normal to want and possible to do, Joy. I've not yet had the pleasure of meeting your son, nor will you. With respect, sir, I do not think this event is suitable for him. Too many strange ideas for his young mind. It's bad enough that I have strayed down this path. If my wildest dreams come true and I see my wife, then I will be fit to deal with whatever that does to me. But he's just a boy. I fear what seeing her might do to him. Or not seeing her. That too would be hard on him. I would do anything to protect that boy, and so I have ordered him to stay in our residence until this whole ordeal is over.
If you'll excuse me, Marquess Blake.
Of course.
You're gonna take this man's mustache? Take it where? It's a tall stash. It starts tall and it's a low rider. Okay. Wow, this is taking up so much time. And I don't really feel like I got much out of this dude. Alright, I'm gonna ask him about the Grand Seance. I lost my wife a few years ago, carriage accident. So the abruptness with which she was taken, so much left unsaid. Found some comfort through visiting a medium. I would not say it healed me, but it helped me get on this path. Naturally, I became interested in the practice and wanted to do my part to forwarding the field. I have no ability there, so to speak, but I have this manner, so that is what I offered up.
Excuse me, Marquess Blake.
Of course.
Maybe I'll go... I mean, Paul, you sit for one church service and suddenly your hour's eaten up. Furby Bunny, thank you for the resubscribe. Okay, alright. Can I... Ooh, here's a question. Can I get back into this ballroom? Yes! Okay! Alright, now we're getting somewhere. And that somewhere is the catacombs. Alright, that had an enter option. This did not. This did not. Alright, fuck it, we're gonna go to the catacombs. Boop. Does anyone remember? Hey, I'm gonna... I don't think catacombs generally have fucking prisons like this. You know what I mean? I feel like they don't normally have, like, places to keep people. No luck, of course. Locked. Ooh, where do you go? Far fewer bones than expected. Oh. Okay. Can I get back out this way? No. Alright. Going back under. Back in we go. Okay. Fuck! Fungus Viner. That really startled me. Not least of all because I thought I turned those off. I was so certain. Was really, really certain I had fucking turned those off. Yeah, they don't seem to be turned off. That's such a great point. That's so true. Maybe I didn't save the changes. Okay. 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 I think they're off now. Okay. Alright, that's the door we just went out. I feel like that's gonna be also out to the garden. They just disappeared? Okay. Who left this one lantern down here? Okay. Yeah, this does feel like... This isn't how we got down here. Did I just do a big loop? I guess I did a big loop. Okay. I'll go right this time. Okay, so that's the lantern I saw when I looped around. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we have a... Don't think we... Oh, we do! Okay. Oh, well then let me head up to the guard room. Okay. It was less illuminating than I had hoped for being the only thing. Alright, let's go. Let's find cell 7. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, Paul. Who the fuck left the fucking lanterns down here? Alright, locked, but it looked like it was recently used. This looks to be the area marked on the map Mrs. Lau gave me. I wonder who might have a key. What? Okay. Alright, so that's where we exited. And this is the other door that we checked. Yeah, didn't we? I thought we had gotten a key from Miss Lau. I guess maybe I didn't. All right. All right. Well then, maybe it's time to find Miss Lau. Mrs. Lau. Do I know where she's at? Nope. Keep hearing a weird sound when I go down this hallway. Y'all hear that? There's something aside. Suspicious. All right. Mrs. Lau, is she on the map anywhere? All right, not that I know. Yeah, it's probably just the sighing of a ghost. All right. Maybe somebody's in the study. I'm excited. I'm gonna take, before I forget, no stream Thursday, because it is a holiday here in America. It's Thanksgiving. Good luck, Vectel. Oh, okay, so this is set up for the service. So I won't be streaming Thursday. I'll be eating some sort of delightful vegetarian Thanksgiving is my guess. I'm excited. I'm using a King Arthur recipe for pumpkin pie cheesecake. I'm very excited to make. I think I'm also going to make marshmallows, unrelated. Not for Halloween, or not for Thanksgiving, just for, probably for Christmas gifts. That's my plan. I'm going to take tomorrow off, do a couple errands. I think I'm also going to take Friday off. My only real desire was to... Ooh, Thanksgiving tiramisu. That sounds incredible. Those are interesting flowers. Didn't I see some weird petals somewhere? Feels like it stands out a lot. Hey, did you go to the orgy last night? That shit was crazy, right?
What good are such things if we don't use them where they're needed? It only costs me a little time and some development materials. Compared to what it gets Miss Barbosa, it's nothing at all. Magic is born from the need for its practical applications, after all. What good is it if it's withheld?
Are you good at cooking turkeys, Plinth? The saddest man in Ireland. I'm so curious what everybody's favorite Thanksgiving dish is, if you have one. Magic is born. Okay. That party was crazy last night, dude, right? Me neither. Thankfully, I got a whiff of the drink and knew something was off. Ugh. Since they alter one's mind state, knowing you're taking a hallucination can lead to a very different experience than not knowing. You didn't take it then? That is not what I said. This guy was like, oh shit, they drugged the wine. Chug, chug. Incredible. Incredible. Wow, big stuffing mods. Big stuffing fans. I'm kind of surprised. Longtown, thank you again for the gift sub. Pie, any pie? I do love stuffing, but what I love about stuffing is that it is a Thanksgiving only dessert. Not dessert, it's a Thanksgiving only food. Like, I've never had stuffing outside of Thanksgiving. Presumably it's a thing you could do anytime to, like, if you were roasting a chicken or something, but I've never known anyone to do it. Ooh, Nanaimo bars. That's the good shit.
I have to be on my way.
Be well, Mr. Ward.
That's true. You can't, I mean, well, here's what I'll say is I definitely make and will be making cranberry sauce, and I'll just have that anytime. Because I think cranberry sauce should be a year-round food, although, again, it doesn't feel very common outside of the holiday. Gold stars, maybe. God, what do I do?
I'll leave you be.
Yeah, all right.
How do I get into the basement? And where is everyone? Oh, maybe they're in their room. I don't think I can simply knock on doors and get people to respond to me. I missed breakfast, though. That's tragic. I think the bars must be closed, yeah. Oh, yeah, maybe I'll see if anybody's in the library. Wow, Kaylee, that sounds cool, though. It's not traditional, but it's awesome. Oh, a book was laid out for us, wasn't it? On something. Maybe it's just a library topic we unlocked. Nobody's here anyway. Okay. Guess let's hop upstairs and see. Why are you just standing here, you weirdo?
Hello again.
Did you go to the ball? You would be surprised just how uncivilized high society events can get. At least you'll know now to brace yourself should you attend another.
That's all.
Take care, monsieur.
Yeah, great chat. Okay. Alright, they're just right around here. Can't hear anything. Let me just listen to the door of the lesbians. Okay. Where the fuck is everyone? Did everyone get kidnapped? Don't know where anyone is. I mean, Barbosa said she'd like to hang out in the subdued. In the telegram room. That's it. The telegraph room. Yeah, see? She's here. What's up? How was that party last night? That was crazy, right? When I was told to bring something to wear for the ball, I joked it would be like Carnival. Then to find out, I was not too wrong. Vale me Deus. Deus. I almost expected it to end in rutting. I went looking for O'Finn, but he seemed to leave early. A shame. Ooh, girl? Do you have a hots for the druid? I don't suppose you've spoken to Mr. O'Finn. Am I going to ignore such a man as him? I don't think so. And what a relief to talk to a man with a sense of humor. I'm getting so tired of everyone being so polite.
I have to be off.
Sure.
Kaylee, no, and yes. The party was crazy. We immediately got drugged and then went through a hallucination sequence. It was pretty wild. We did see a lot of very cool masks. Because everybody did have dope masks. But it was largely just an absolute crazy time. Sounds like a good party. It wasn't terrible. Been to worse. I don't know where everybody could be. We know Amir is. But I don't really have anything. Yeah, actually, you know what? Let's go talk to Amir. I would love to figure out what the fuck is happening with his crazy angel shit. Okay. Let's go bother Amir about the angel stuff. Maybe we'll be able to unlock his mystery.
You again?
Yeah, me again. What of it? What do you think of the ball? New to it, are you? I could think of people I'd rather have attended with, but it wasn't bad. I'm amazed with the treats provided. They were quite effective. Can I not talk to you anymore about angel stuff? I wonder if I need to uncover more information? Doesn't mean much to me. Angelic beings are creatures of light, radiant and pure. You have something less heavenly on your hands. He doesn't believe in the Fae, but one night I was walking home through some fields, a way I often took before and knew well. Found myself trapped. I could see the way out, but no matter how far I walked, I could get no closer. And I swear to you, I could hear laughter. Even felt a small hand touch me. I offered up what was left of my hip flask by way of tribute and ran. They must have taken it, because I was finally out. Maybe they were Fae, maybe something else. Regardless, I no longer walk home that way. Have you ever had an opportunity to talk to the father? Didn't talk to him very long, but we've met. He asked me what brought me here, so I talked to him about angels. He asked me some questions, but grew quickly bored by my responses. I've been avoiding him ever since. Imagine boring a priest. That's really funny. But there's Sunday Mass at 12, isn't there? So much for that. I'll see him then.
I'll be off.
Don't let me...
Still working on your mystery too. Once I get access to a piano in the basement, we're gonna get it. What is this melody? I keep hearing it in my mind over and over again. Yeah. Everybody in this game's so tired. What brought you to the catacombs? Curiosity, the same as you, but I've not had much luck. What a terrible place. What things took place down there? What might be down there still? Yeah, it's so funny to me that this game and everyone in this game is still referring to them as catacombs, because it's just like, that's not what those are. That's not what those are. There's no bones. It's just a fucking dungeon. Yeah, what we're missing for Omir, I think we just need to get more angel info from him. But there was nothing else that I saw to talk to him about. This person has gone missing. Yeah, we could talk to him about being well dressed. Doesn't feel like a very exciting conclusion, or a very exciting step forward. Oh, that's right. We still have the safe we haven't opened. Okay, find the key. Can't get to Scarrett's room yet. Seems confused. He discussed the eons rather than angels. Perhaps whatever entity he's talking about could be perceived as a type of angel, but not the Christian sort. Ah! Galumper says, "Oh shit, my laundry. Let this be a reminder for those who needs it." Yeah, I guess let's ask him about his fucking pants or whatever. Yeah, until we can get to the basement, which I guess I'm hoping we'll be able to do whenever Hunter wanders over. Let's ask about this weird powder
again.
stain. Let's ask him about his coke. Did I already do that? Nice clothes. Yeah, okay. What about quinine powder? Is it any good? Do you have any? Okay. Seance. The veil is sitting. That is all I need of it. Who knows? Might even be interesting. Alright. It's gonna go to the mass. Visit the graveyard. And then the bar. Okay.
I'll be off, Mr. O'Mara.
Don't let me keep you.
Alright. We're still trying to find the person with an aspect like...
Mr.
Brid. This would not be the first culture to employ the use of hallucinogens in their spiritual practice, and it will not be the last. Was I expecting it? Miss Dean warned me, but I do not drink, so I was not in danger of being poisoned. It was interesting, almost infectious, to be among you all as the drugs took effect. I think I lost myself a little. The things people describe seeing, dancing figures, a horned god, old women watching for the rafters. I saw none of that. I was almost jealous. Seems that Lady Wilhelmina Blake was not the finder, but the last known owner of the vase. Ha! Say owner if you like, but don't expect me to call a thief by any other name. But if she was the last to have it, maybe she stored it somewhere in this place.
May Allah.
Yeah. Do a lap around the hedge maze. I wish somebody would clean up these fabric scraps. I wish I could have gathered them as I walked through. Hey, do we want to see if that ghost is still hanging around in this fire pit? Yeah. Creepy. So creepy. Okay. Guess let's just talk to these ladies.
Signor Ward.
Do you know anything about fetters? They are what binds us to the world after death. They're unfinished business. Only for the dead, they say. Choketse? It starts with the living. Always business, always unfinished, always something to do. Or what would be the point? Why, some can leave it behind and others not. That is down to the person's personality and the situation. I think I am worth the money, no? I meant the ball last night. Ah, yes, the ball. I worried we might have provoked some spirits, but the Marquess insisted on the drugs. Part of attuning ourselves to this place and its frequency. And the others, they seemed happy with the experience, no? Have you seen the fucking ghost? I felt her presence, but no, I've not seen her. Tell me, senor, is this her? I think yes? Signor Dupre left this with me the other day. He's speaking a spirit, perhaps the one you have found? At first I thought this was Signora Dean, but he assures me she is not.
That's all.
Of course.
Not gonna stand here and listen to you cough, ma'am.
Ah, Declan.
Can you tell me about Brid? Said that her son was killed by Goimnu. that she keened the first keening. All other keening since is her sharing that sorrow with mortal kind and knowing their pain of loss. Damn. Tell me about the white streak in your hair. I've had it all my life. You should have seen me when I was just a little girl. Some people believe it's a sign of wisdom to be born with such a thing. Now I can say for certain that it's not true, but I do like the idea.
I'll let you go.
You take care now, Declan.
Alright, now let's see if anything is ticked over. We should be able... I think Miss Lau was somewhere. Yeah, okay. So she's in the garden, so we should be able to find her now. What's up, dude? You just hanging out? Normal stuff. Thank you, Plinth Twitch. Alright, let's see if we can get these keys. And then at least we can knock those out. And then we're gonna check the basement again. Ah, there you ladies are. Just hanging?
There really are ghosts in the manor, aren't there?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Have you seen something? I've certainly seen something. I just can't decide what it was. But everyone seems very certain that the house is haunted.
Well, it is. I really do think it is.
I feared as much. Then what can we do about it?
Well, it's not really our place to do anything about. But it will be alright. You'll see.
I might make some extra offerings to my ancestors, just to be sure.
I found a way into the catacombs! Do you have the key? Document set. But how? I have the key right... Where did it go? You know, I'm rather sick of games, Mr. Ward. I've been toyed with for enough of... Did I always have the fucking blackmail on me? We share an inclination for room searching, do we? Fine. You stay out of my business with Evelyn Dean, and I won't ask why you were sneaking about my room. Though if your business is Miss Dean, because, it is, isn't it? She's in everyone's damn business. You may be interested to know that the cufflink you likely saw with this binding of yours belongs to Mr. Coventry. What do you make of that, Mr. Ward? You might want to stick your nose into his affair and leave mine well enough alone. I'm adding it to the list of unusual situations Ivy has gotten me into. Does unusual situations suffice? No, it doesn't, does it? I'm told the purpose was to attune ourselves spiritually. Do such things actually do anything to enhance your spiritual awareness? I don't know if they do, but I saw things, including an apparition I've seen elsewhere. A woman who washes. So maybe these events do work? On my arrival here, I thought I saw a woman washing in the fountain. I've seen her too, though I saw her on entering the ladies' bathroom. She shrieked and I fell back. When I stood, she was gone, save this shawl she was washing in the tub. There was no way she got past me. Another gift from this awful hotel.
That's all, Mrs.
Farewell, Mr. Ward.
Okay, so I don't... So I don't have the key. Okay. Let's see if we can get into the basement. I'm wondering if somebody in the basement has the key. We just have to get into the basement. Let me search more rooms. Ugh. She has infinite ghost shawls. Yeah. Oh. What's happening here?
Where were you? This lot's been sitting here since 9.
That's something to see to. Don't worry about it.
Up to some boldness, eh?
Want me to leave you this?
All right, all right. I was only making fun. Keep your shirt on.
Yeah, get to work. Yeah! We did it, gang. Yes, okay. Whew. What if there was suddenly a stealth element to this game? That would be a fucking nightmare. Alright, private residence. Somebody's coming. Oh my god, there is?
Borrow your dorm key for a second?
Maybe. Why don't you tell me what's happened to yours first? If you've lost it, again, you can see about getting another cut yourself.
It's not lost. I just left it in this storeroom and I don't want to have to go all the way till I have to.
We really need to sort that mess out. But not until the seance is over and done with. Tell you what, you can have the keys once we have these boxes all moved.
Ah, sake. All right, let's go.
Alright, laundry room. Clipboard. A list of jobs done around the estate. Nothing noteworthy. Okay. Men's dorm. Book. This game's trying to get me to waste all my looking. Storeroom. Should have listened first, but that's fine. Cage door. It is locked. The other gate is open, but it's blocked by all sorts of boxes and trolleys. Yes! Oh my god. This really is just like a sequel to the Blueprints. Fucking funny. Yeah, I saw you. I saw you. Good try. Yes. Fine piano. It looks to be in working order. I wonder, I could try the melody that Miss Hisham gave me. Oh, game. Do you want me to know music? Oh, okay. The vase Miss Hisham has been looking for. What was... Huh? Ah!
You found it.
She didn't kill me?
I know what we discussed, but I have changed my mind.
I'm gonna
I
fucking
can
destroy it.
myself. No, I will put it in a museum. Return it home. Does it matter? Just hand it over.
Let me destroy it, game. She scared me, Bechtel!
Now!
Look at this vampire-ass motherfucker.
I won't have you lost, like so many before you.
Oh! It cursed. Cursed vase. I don't think we can take her. Whoa.
And just like that, it's over. Goodbye, Wilhelmina Blake.
Damn.
What did I... No, I remember. I'm sorry, Mr. Ward. I don't know. I don't know what possessed me. Or rather, I do. But now, I feel as if I can think. For the first time in a long time, my mind is entirely mine.
Whew-wee, okay.
Mr. Ward, I thank you. With that accursed vase gone, I finally have some peace, some clarity. I need to rest. I've not rested in so long. I will be skipping this grand seance as a start.
Yeah.
I can see no good to come of it.
Hell yeah.
Will keep away. Perhaps you should too.
Oh, I'm not going to the seance. There's gonna be nobody going to it by that time I'm done. Yes. Oof. Oof. We're not quite halfway there. Oh yeah. Can I eliminate a suspect? Absolutely I can. I mean, she was never a suspect. I mean, simply no doubt. She didn't even take the remains? Free dust. Free grave dust. I know, I supplied. I mean, I've got 3... I've got 3 in the bank that I just need to clear off, and that'll get us pretty far. A set of keys, key to the basement entrances, to the men's dormitory, and a master key for the southwest bedrooms. Yes. Yes. Maybe it's best to move on and not push my luck by being here any longer. Ooh. Storage map detailing where certain categories of items are kept. Inventory of stored goods. Nothing tasty? Okay. Alright, basement, men's dorm. And that's the key to the remaining rooms. Okay. Alright. We're trucking. We're finally getting somewhere. Alright. I want to see what this question mark situation's about. Oh, it's just a lot of garbage in the way. Should come back later. Maybe they'll be gone when the delivery is finished. Oh, you tricky little game, you. Okay. That's a storage room. Let's see what's on this other side. It's a laundry room. The private residence. Nobody's inside. Don't mind if I do. Oh, there's a lot to interact with, huh? Basement corridor. Crumpled note addressed to Caitlin Joyce. The paper is sweetly fragrant. Oh my god. I hope you will enjoy this dandelion tea, a beautiful relief for the aches and entirely unmagical. I see how uncomfortable I make you, but I am a practitioner. And I'm also a Catholic. That means I must be hated. When I am hated, I must answer with love. That is what it means to me to be godly. Hatred stirs up strife, but love covers all offenses. Signed by Montavani. The paper looks like it was crumpled, then shakily smoothed out. If they were tea leaves, they're gone. Wow. Ms. Montavani. Food orders. Doing some great work. Stove. Chemicals. Okay. Evidence in the basement of chemical bench. Okay. A crib? The name Murphy is inscribed at the foot of it. Well, now that's interesting. What evidence did I get from a chemical bench? Sound like there's somebody? Okay. The boys are on the other side of the door. I'm kind of curious. I want to know what happens if we're, like, caught. So, we might save scum this. This is a St. Bridget's cross. Joyce has been putting them up everywhere. I'm gonna pop in. I want to see if we get yelled at.
You're not supposed to be here. Back the way you came, alright?
Of course. I think I got lost, is all.
No harm, just be on your way.
Try another route. Okay. Wait, what did I get? Evidence basement opportunities? Oh, okay. Oh, they put me back out. That's fine. Cold, so it's been a while. I was really startled for a moment, but I think that's just a suit of armor. It was really... Can I get here? Different, probably more specific key. Okay. So check the laundry. I can't go into this corridor yet. So we're gonna pop up. What was the other key we got? We got to the residential or the bed area. Oh, and the men's dormitory, which I can't get to yet. All right, let's hop up. Oh, we can. Oh, okay. Great. I thought it was in the other corner. Ooh, a scrap of paper. It's a series of 6 symbols on it. Some have been crossed out in frustration. I can see the spiral symbol here. Mr. R must have been experiencing the dreams as well. I'm wondering if he is trying to figure out the lines of one of those sigils. Letters from Miss McLeod to Mr. Hunter. Not formal in nature. In fact, they're quite familial and affectionate. They must have been a close bond. They must have had a close bond. Okay. Letters addressed to Mr. Hunter. It seems to come from a brother in the Horseman's Word and warned Mr. Hunter that she is visiting soon. Oh, probably Miss McLeod. Alright, that's nothing exciting. Nothing of note. Ooh. Oh, a note from Miss McLeod to Mr. Hunter indicates that she believes Miss Dean is attacking her psychically. You'll do something about this. I don't know what, but you will, won't you, Dara? Something to stop her attack on me, to stop whatever she's done to blind me. I would have thought it would be a relief to lose a sight, but now that I cannot see anything, I'm more petrified than ever. If something's to go wrong, I won't know until it's too late. Please, Dara, you have to stop her by any means. given their relationship, he might have acted on this. Interesting. Do I still need to look at people's shoes, or... Book of Incantations from the Horseman's Word. A page on binding charms is held open by some twigs. The charm is made and inserted into a recipient's chimney. Is this something he has done? I mean, we fucking found it. Yes! Alright, that's thrilling. I guess let's hypote. Okay, okay. So he did cast magic on her. Okay. Mistar's goal is to... bind horses. No, bind Miss Dean to protect Miss McLeod from harm.
Mr. Hunter placed a binding spell on Miss Dean just before she went missing. I should find and confront him about this.
It was sneeze mode. It was actually absolutely sneeze mode. I was just commenting on whether or not... Is it possible Doyle and Murphy had a secret baby? And that he has somehow... Yeah, maybe he was hypnotized so that he would forget? I don't know. What's this? He's making a map of the grounds. And more fucking maps of the grounds. Everybody's making fucking maps of the grounds. Alright. Can we open this lockbox? I recognize the symbol on top from somewhere, but what do those other symbols mean? I wonder if I can get it open. Oh, I mean, Travelogues and guides to Europe. Travel plans to Europe. Is eager to leave Blake Manor and see the world. I mean, we did see some Gnostic symbols similar to this. I'm so amused by basement opportunities. This is just a really funny phrase. The father had some symbols. Here we go. All right. Circle, lots of circles, devil, circle, circle. Circle, lots of circles, devil, circle, circle. Oh. Woo! A handkerchief with Evelyn Dean's initials on it under his pillow. A pile of letters to Miss Doyle. The most recent ones have gone unopened. They're from Father Sino and seem to be urging Doyle to finish his work here as quickly as possible. I found the sigil to free the Aeon. Hurry and find me where it rests so I may free us all from the Black Iron prison. What? 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 Okay. That's alright. Okay. Alright. Brandy. Nice. Oh, I'm just taking that, huh? I'm just helping myself to that brandy, huh? Okay. Okay. All right. God, all right. Well, I'll have to confront these men about all of their stuff when they're not hauling anymore. Picture of Dorian Gray. Awesome. Okay. Wow, okay. Well, let's go and check out Ophen's room. If we have time? Well, I'm not that interested in attending the Catholic Mass. Okay. If you had, would you want to be wandering with all of the keys to unlock everything, Trollobite, or just wanna have the experience of walking around? I feel like let's go into the unassigned room first. I feel like more escape rooms are missing the trick. Not having an escape room that seems like you are tossing somebody's actual hotel room. That to me feels like a much more interesting and kind of intimate setup than like breaking into, I don't know, a museum or whatever escape rooms are about. Just like going into like a really nice fancy hotel room and searching through somebody's like secret holdings feels like it's a more potent conception for an escape room. Oh, I might have already tossed this room because I knew it was unlocked. This feels familiar. I think the mirror broke while I was in here. Oh. Loose board, but there's nothing under it. I want to heist and a robbery. I can't be confined to only one kind of crime. Alright, yeah, and we saw the matches. Alright. Well, let's do Finn first. Wait, is there anybody in here? All right. What in heaven's name? Oh my god. I mean, I guess I should look at that first. Incredible. It's Mr. Ophen's circlet and his staff. They're marking inscribed on it, but what do they mean? Am I just gonna leave that there? Okay. Obsessed by this man sleeping on a bedroll by the fire. Some runes. Mr. Ophen must have dropped them. Okay. More markings under the bed. Yes. Okay. This is just like what we saw in Dean's room. Where somebody was casting this magic and she tried to remove it. Was he an intended victim? Was he meant to walk in this fate too? But then why was he attacked and taken? Is there another party involved? Or did the kidnapper find themselves needing to act suddenly for some reason? Like, maybe Evelyn Dean escaped and they needed somebody else to take its place? A bag full of ritual components, maybe? A flute, bones, stones with ogam carved onto them, a tiny bird skull. This could really only belong to Mr. O'Finn. Wait, the symbol on this bag, it's the same as Miss Dean had in her notes. Does this mean Mr. O'Finn is also descendant from those ancient bloodlines? Would that be why he was taken too? Why is this one bird red? Maybe it's just a shading issue. The fire is dying out. Well, this is all crazy. Let's hypoth. Oh, so he does know how to read and write. He just doesn't know how to read and write English. Alright. Are we going long today? I don't know. Don't ask me that yet. Finn's goal was to protect the land, as it is his ancient duty as a descendant of the Milesian rulers?
So Mr. O'Finn is of an ancient bloodline of Milesian sorceress.
Milesian.
As is Miss Dean. Is that why they've gone missing? There are 3 such bloodlines. Is there a descendant of that third line? If so, then who? And where they brought here? Then taken because of their ancestral relationship with the Tuatha Dé Danann and
I mean, if I had to guess, it would be Miss McLeod, because she's got crazy powers. Same bloodline as Miss Dean, that's why he too has been taken. Okay, wait. I guess because Finn's not here? I wonder if I've gathered enough. Yeah, I mean, I never thought it was the druid, but I'll make it formal. Oh, no, he's already crossed off. All right. Huh. Huh. Yeah, I don't know why that dropped the power. Journal? Regular book. A letter instructing that, on the event of his death, all of Mr. Coventry's assets be transferred to Walter Blake. That feels unusual. More cufflinks? A single cufflink, where is its counterpart? I believe it was in... I think Dean had it. History book on Blake Manor. It's been well read and annotated. All Blake holdings are marked out on it. What? Okay, painting supplies. Just painting Wilhelmina. Oh, is it Miss Dean? Okay. Unfinished paintings. He has talent, no doubt. Yeah, hell yeah, schedule. Work correspondence addressed to Simon Coventry. It appears to be a list of ring sizes along with some figures listing the prices of requested diamonds for Coventry's jeweler business. Okay. Sleeping pills. For a man driven so much by his wife's recent death, he has no mementos of her in his room.
I should close the mystery of the kidnapped person's identity. If I can form a hypothesis, I will learn something useful for my investigation.
Okay. I agree. It just seems like a weird moment to highlight it. All right. Oh, is this not where I do that? Thank you, Mallory. Okay. Oh. Confront Dara Hunter. No, okay, I already had that. Act on 2 additional options in the mind map. No. Yeah, I need to confront him. I thought it said something about... Mechtel, have you eaten? I thought it said something about a hypothesis, but now I'm not so sure. I'm wondering if that was a glitch. Am I crazy? Did it say? Mechtel, no! It's too many hours. You forgot for 12 hours? No mementos. I could have sworn, but I don't see anything. Normally there's a little thing that pops up. I don't see it. Yeah, okay. Something confusing has happened. I'm not going to pay attention. I'm just going to move on. All right. I would love to find Coventry. Is that him? Yeah, that's him. Okay. Let's go shake that man down for info. Now would be a good time to reflect on if there's anything you need food or item-wise. Double check a list of whatever you're cooking and make sure you have it so that you don't have to go to the grocery store this Thursday. Not ideal even to go tomorrow, but it's magnitudes better than going Thursday, which you should simply not do. Since I'm taking the day off, I'm gonna go to the library and I'm gonna pick whatever weird manga they have at the library available and I'm gonna read it, and that's my plan. Noragami? You're welcome, Turkey. No, I don't think our library is open Thursday. That's why I'm gonna go tomorrow. So I can get that good shit. Oh, hey, Quinn. Where'd Coventry go? That's Blake. There he is. Okay. We're gonna yell at this man. Hey! What's up with your
Mr.
wife
Wo-
situation, dude? You've been super weird about it. I just find I cannot sleep well here. I hope you're faring better. Ah, well, I have pills that help with that sort of thing. I'd wager I could fall asleep on a battlefield once I've had them. Nothing, not even dreams get through. Or at least I certainly don't recall anything in the morning. Your wife. Would you have a picture I could see? Was she hot? Those are in my room. I'll remember to take one when I'm next there to show you later on. Oh, he's lying to us, huh? The young master, Walter Blake. Do you know much of the lad? Well, not a whole lot. He was in a carriage accident some years back, the one his mother died in. I gather it left the boy scarred both mentally and physically. He doesn't come out of the hotel when the hotel has guests. Oh, I relate to him in a way. I lost my mother when I was young too, so at least he's not entirely at home, alone. One couldn't be too lonely, I suppose, in a large house surrounded by staff. Ugh, I don't know about that, dude. It's a fine location, is it not? I only wish I knew how to capture it. Do you paint, sir? I love how they've written his question asking. It feels really... it feels like good. Like, it's actually quite good writing. 'Cause, like, you don't want to be like... not to keep harping on him, but you don't want to be like, have you seen this? It's way easier to be like, oh, you know, we're just making conversation here about stuff that I definitely already know about you. Headquarter, that's a very good read. Headquarter says, oh, hey, Commissioner Gordon, what are you doing here? Just a pretty good read. I do, in fact. It helps keep my hand steady, which is useful for work. Have you painted much while here? Not as much as I'd hoped. There's so much happening that I'm not left with the energy. Ah, what have you painted? A landscape? Ah, I couldn't say, sir. It is work that was done in confidence. Oh, a commission. Something of the sort, but I couldn't say more. It wouldn't be gentlemanly. What? What? What does that mean, dude?
Good day, sir.
And to you.
What the fuck is your fucking deal, man? Don't look away from me. Don't look away from me. I'm staring at you. 2D ass motherfucker. Alright, let's go talk to Blake about his kid. I don't believe she was nude. I don't. It would have been way better if she were. Yeah, she's totally clothed. He's just a liar. Stop making excuses for this man.
Ah, Mr. Ward. How can I help?
Did you know that Mr. Coventry has left all of his earthly possessions to Walter in his will? Has he? How unusual. I suppose he has no children of my own. He must have taken a shine to the boy. Still, that's pretty fucked up. You can just say it, dude. That's fucked up. Your son Walter, he keeps to himself. He's not the best suited to life in a hotel, but our private residence is large enough that he's never forced to face that reality. Would he have been different had the accident not happened? His mother was certainly more social than I. Perhaps he would have learned some of that from her. Hey, you've got a kind of a haunted look in your eye. Is everything all right? Do I now? I suppose it's fair to say I have a lot riding on this event. Once it's done, it will be nice to return to the way things were and relax for a spell.
If you'll excuse me.
Of course.
Okay. We're gonna go a little long. We've already gone a little long. We're gonna go a little longer. Research the secret of the staff. I'm wondering if there's something I can find. Can I talk to anybody about that? I wonder. Well, okay. It doesn't seem like it's discussable with anyone. I'm wondering, maybe I can peep into the library. They're usually pretty good at letting me know when the library is usable. I I mean, Blake does give evil vibes. It's undeniable. He gives sinister, spooky, evil guy vibes. And who has the key? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go back down to the basement. I wanna click on a few more things in the laundry room to see if there's anything else I can activate. Shoop. Because the fact that the chemistry table came up as evidence makes me very suspicious. The iron is warm to the touch. Stove, only someone's forgotten to light it. There's damp in the air. Rack of chemicals. Freshly washed sheets. Alright, it doesn't look like there's anything else here worth noting. Yeah, the music is so sinister, it's convincing me there's something here, but I don't actually see it. Oh, there must be some insights I can glean if I search around. There must be a cleaning closet Miss Joyce works from. However, Miss Joyce, being the housekeeper, could have left something in any of the main manor rooms. Oh, I think I already found it. Who's in? Interesting. Okay. Maybe I can peek my head in at mass. Just for the final amen. Why is the music in the basement is like really up to the ante on the tension.
The body of Christ.
Amen.
Does something trouble you, my child?
I thought... No, Father.
Then
what is happening,
be on your
lady?
way now.
Thank you, Father.
The body of Christ.
Uh-oh, God. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Thank you.
Uh-oh. What? Okay. Weird. Okay. I think I glitched. That felt like a glitch. I don't know quite what happened just then. Alright. Who can we yell at? What the fuck? Alright, we're going to the basement. We could hit a game-breaking... I don't know what happened there. I couldn't tell you what happened. We're gonna go see why the father is hanging out in the fucking basement. Or not even the basement, in the catacombs. Who's over here, right? Yeah. What is happening? The fuck are you doing, dude?
Father Sinnott. Are you lost?
Are you lost?
Don't play coy with me, child. I saw you come this way last night during the ball. Did you find it? A secret way further down.
Aye, no. I came here following somebody myself. I didn't know of it before. What are you looking for? A way further down to what?
This is not the only secret buried beneath these grounds.
Is there an angel held here? Do you know Mr. Doyle, outside of this event, this place? What an odd question. What makes you ask that, I wonder? Seamus was a part of my flock. He came here for work and eventually removed himself from the church, and so our correspondence slowed, then stopped. It's his life, his choice. And what brought you down here, you creep? I suppose you have me over the proverbial barrel. You may think this very strange, Mr. Ward, but I'm searching for something. An entity called an Aeon, though you might think of it as an angel of sorts. I believe one resides here on the grounds. I'm hoping these catacombs will lead me to it. What? Okay. What? Okay. Found this note. Do you believe in the Fae? Does not believe in the Fae. But even I try not to walk dark paths alone at this time of year. Faith is an interesting and complex thing, yes? Totally fair. Hey, are you sick? Perhaps spend too much time indoors and underground. When you reach my age, you will no doubt also carry your years on your face. I discovered a Gnostic Bible, Father. Would you know what that means? Did you now? Gnosticism is an ancient branch of Christianity. It bears many similarities, but its faithful believe they know, the true nature of reality, and hope that the knowing of that truth will allow them to find a way to enter the kingdom of heaven. The true kingdom of heaven. Okay. I can discuss this urn with him? Cremation is generally frowned upon as a burial rite here. I fail to see why. The vessel is irrelevant. I hope his friend finds some peace in their next go-around. Okay. Have you talked to the other angel freak here, my dude? He is obsessed with angels, or what he takes to be angels, at least. He seems to think I have an interest in spending my days discussing this with him. He is wrong. Have you talked with Miss Dean recently? Not at all. She is one of the guests I've not yet met, though everyone seems to have their little histories with her.
I'll take my leave, Father.
Go with God, my child.
Okay. Alright, I guess just have a good time hanging out here. I guess. Alright, well, I guess, let's do a loop, because I would love to find Doyle or Hunter to ask them some questions before we hit the basement. Crazy shit happening in this game. Anybody here? Oh, he'll be out front of the dining room, so I can't actually talk to Doyle right now. Let's see. If we can find Hunter. If not, we'll just hop down into the basement. He's usually out here with the horses. And who could blame him? Not here, huh? Alright. Music so sinister. So unnecessary. What are these two motherfuckers still doing down here? I guess they're still... Final delivery, final hour. Okay, so they're still unloading. Well, in that case, let's go have dinner. Dining room. What's up, my dude?
Mr. Ward, will you be taking your lunch now?
This guy always sounds already exasperated with me whenever I talk to him. Oh, it's a 1 minute either way?
In fact, the Marquess has invited me to join him for a meal.
Very good. Let me take you to your seat.
Oh, I guess it's when we're in the meal. That's when it asks us to spend like 20 seconds.
Ah, Mr. Ward. Good to speak with you again. I trust you are enjoying your time with us here at the manor. You will join me for lunch then?
Yes. Thank you for the offer. I will admit, it is not often that I get to dine with nobility.
What brought you here, Mr. Ward?
I beg your pardon.
Are you a student of the occult? You are a working man, so I do not think you are here to climb social ladders.
I was shocked at the size of his soup bowl.
Perhaps you.
But he's rich,
somebody.
you know?
I lost my brother, Eamon. We were firemen.
That's his wine glass. He's having sangria.
I stopped after a blaze took him. I know fishermen who think that when the sea takes them, it's their time to go. I never met a fireman who felt the same about flames.
I am sorry for your loss. My wife, she died in a carriage accident. Same one that crippled our boy. Do you know there are reports of over 100 different ghosts wandering these grounds?
It's too many ghosts.
But not her. After it happened, I would wheel Walter around night after night, hoping to see her. Eventually, he asked to stop coming.
Damn.
Not long after that, I gave up too.
Damn.
Maybe gave up is being unfair on myself, given this event. I have somehow convinced myself that if all this is true, this business with the seance,
it's too many fucking ghosts.
Again. Speak with her again.
Imagine living on top of a psychic hotspot where any ghost within 100 miles comes to hang out. That ghosts are super powerful. They appear where they've never appeared before, but your wife who hated you dies and is like, peace, bye, sorry about it, good luck.
The silent dinner, Mr. Ward. Will you invite your brother to it?
Wait, I have not figured out yet what the silent dinner is.
I think I will. Yes.
I shall have the housekeeper lay a place out for him then. It is at 8 p.m. sharp this evening.
Okay.
You would not want to miss him should he come. Now, if you will excuse me, there is a lot to prepare for later on. Good day, Mr. Ward.
I don't think the silent dinner is the seance, but let me check the timetable. Yeah, so the seance is after the silent dinner. I guess the silent dinner is like hanging with ghosts? Alright, who all is here? Everybody? Okay. God, we still need to find somebody. You know what? Can I talk to the... Oh no, she's at the dinner. Ugh. Yeah, the seance is tonight. We're on a deadline, gang. It is a tight deadline. It's a tight deadline, and there's just not much we can do. Kitchen, basement, graveyard, dining room. Yeah, deadline. Yeah, there simply isn't much left for us to do. I might hop over to the library and see if there's anything interesting we can look up now. We haven't found the blackmail material. We found where we think it's at, but we don't have a key to it. And we need to find... We need to find the key. Search the men's dorm. Search the laundry. Yeah, see? I kind of thought there would be more stuff over there, but I certainly didn't see anything else there. I would have thought the crib would have been a fork off that, but... Yeah, so we have to find the blackmail material. I think that'll take care of both of them. Yeah, so right now our action item here is find the key. Who would have the key? And we're still trying to find our last person. For St. Bridget, which I think is probably the housekeeper. It really is the one that makes the most sense, but we can't talk to her right now. 'Cause she is in dinner. Ogrum, okay. Ogum. Information on Ogum carving. It looks like these carvings are written in the ancient Irish alphabet of Ogum. This book has a table of letters here. Could this be useful to translate the carvings? Yes! Yes! A game, a puzzle, a mystery! Okay, I need to translate the carvings on the staff. Each letter is composed of several lines. Which letter matches each set of lines? Okay, so we got got an angle. Got 2 lines, but the lower one is... no, that looks right. 2 lefty. 2 lefty tall. Yeah, 2 lefty. 3 lefty. Oh my god, is it gonna be a .com? No, that's not what those letters spell. I understand. Okay. www.http. God, this... Before we had QR codes, it really took forever to carve URLs. Okay. All right. So we've got a translation. My translation is correct. This means unlock the magic to me. The power in the phrase is tangible as I think or speak it. Can I... Should we go... I'm gonna go to the room and try to use that magic. It's like, what if I can use his cool ass staff? What if I become a druid? And barring that, maybe we can find Fia and ask her. Yes! Oh my god. Okay. No, ups, uppies. Uppies. Ah. Oh, it seems bad actually. Imagine you're a ghost and you jump out and go boo, but you jump out and try to scare a Dracula and you're just like, ooh, my bee. Somehow wearing this crown gave me a vision of his final moments. He was talking with his kidnappers moments before he was attacked. I think he recognized the culprit as somebody else. Now, okay, okay. Game says I can make a hypothesis about this. Here we go. Mr. O'Finn was taken because he recognized the kidnapper from their past?
The kidnapped person is Mr. O'Finn. And he was intended to be kidnapped. Just not in this manner. But the kidnapper seemingly panicked when Mr. O'Finn
I don't know if
mentioned
final
recognizing them
moments.
from some time
I don't
in the
know.
past.
Final moments feels like a weird phrase to use in that moment, because it does seem like it implies he died, but they're still saying like kidnapped.
So they rushed up their plans and took him at the ball, while everyone else was distracted. But before this happened, the Bonnie appeared. She seeks grief from death, but she quickly moved on from the kidnapper. What does this tell me about the culprit?
I have no clue.
That is true, but it's impossible to know who O'Finn did or did not know now that he's gone. It seemed that she was not interested in him.
What? Okay. She seeks grief from death, but she moved on quickly, so
If the Bonnie turned away from him, it would be because there was no grief to sustain her. So anyone who was feeling grief from the loss of a loved one couldn't be the kidnapper. I have picked up another fact about the culprit.
Wondering if it's Coventry. Omir, I think, is also not suffering from grief, but the Coventry is conspicuously not grieving.
I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result. And if not, what investigating can I do to allow me to learn some useful facts about the suspects?
This is a pretty... okay. Alright. They're not in mourning. Of the people who are left, you're definitely in mourning. You're definitely in mourning. Alright. I think that's it. I mean, I'll say Coventry is really... really raising on my suspicions list. Okay, interesting. All right. I'm kind of at a move dead end, so this might be where we end for the night. Everybody I really need to talk to is inaccessible. Because I basically need to talk to the help at this moment. Yeah, because I need to talk to Hunter and Joyce and Doyle, but they're all occupied because it's lunchtime. Yeah. Yeah, all right. So we'll stop there. And then I might have to hit up we might have too much time on our hands. No, Magda, we're still picking away at the core mystery, which is what the fuck has happened to Miss Dean? Impossible to say. Coventry is definitely high on my list right now, but I still have not ruled out an Agatha Christie situation in which many of these people are all involved. So we'll just have to figure it out Sunday. As a reminder, there will be no stream Thursday because it is a holiday. Yeah, so that's true. I can look at all the items I want. I kind of do that anyway. I'm not good about using my time, but clearly it hasn't mattered. Check out my new video. Thank you, Nightbot, for reminding me. Check out my new video essay. I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I think it's really fascinating. If you liked Hades or Hades 2, there's a lot in there that's really neat. Have a good Thanksgiving for those of you who celebrate. Have a good Thursday for those of you who don't, and I'll see you on Sunday. Bye, everybody.